So you're looking for a compact performance car and you just so happen to like Audis, and more specifically the Audi S3. The new one is too expensive for your budget. Even used pre-facelift models are priced too high for what you can afford. And so you're left wondering, is the older 8V model too outdated, or would it still be worth buying in 2026? Well, today we're going to be exploring the 8V2 Audi S3, that is the facelift model of the previous generation. We'll have a quick rundown of the exterior, the interior, the performance of the car, and some of the running costs and common issues with these cars. So yes guys, today we're once again filming an Audi S3, and this one is the 8V2 generation. As you can hear, the exhaust is rumbling away. I just thought this would make for an interesting introduction, but big thanks to the owner of this car for bringing it out here for us to record. He actually has a very cool Instagram page for the car. It's called Clean Blue S3. It'll be on screen as well. Do check it out, give him a follow, because he posts some really nice content with the car. So today we're going to be talking about the Audi S3. It's a sort of buyer's guide video, also a review mixed in there. But yeah, I really do hope you guys enjoy this one, because there'll certainly be a whole lot of that.
Got forgiven back and forth like this shit is tennis. Do this shit with no Medicaid, but I still it.
Yeah, and I run the whole mile and you can call it fitness. Sea-flow, I'm fluent in it, but I ain't got no gills.
Driven ain't no gills, niggas well-rounded taking pills. I see them from a mile away. I pray to God to keep me safe. These niggas trying to take my place. I swear these niggas trying to take my place.
Alright, yeah, niggas trying to take my place. That's impossible, nigga, wait. I'm moving at a different pace. I'm blessed and that's be God's grace.
Let's start with the most important thing when it comes to making this decision, and that is the price. The new Audi S3 is priced from just under 1.1 million rands for the Sportback and just over 1.1 million rands for the sedan. But on-the-floor cars are selling for up to 1.3 million rands, depending on the trim level and overall spec of the car. The car we have today is the previous generation facelift, which was sold from 2017 to 2021. Back when they were new in 2017, they were priced from 656,000 rands. Crazy how much the price has increased now. This generation of S3 was actually introduced in 2014, but I suggest you avoid the 2014 to 2016 models. They tend to be more problematic, and more on that later. The 2017 and upward models were heavily improved. Now there is also the current generation pre-update model, which sold from 2022 to 2024/25. And on the used car market, these range from 660,000 rands all the way up to 900,000 rands. Cars like the model we're shooting today sell from 500,000 rands all the way up to like 700,000 rands, depending on the year model and the mileage of the vehicle. In terms of the exterior and interior features, the S3 has always been a discreet and under the radar type of car, and same applies to this model. Exterior wise, I think it looks modern enough. Up front, it has LED headlights with daytime running lights. It's distinguished as an S3 by these satin silver mirror caps. The footprint is nice and compact, especially for a sedan. At the back, you find these appropriately sized quad tailpipes, LED taillights, which, if you look at carefully, mimic the shape and signature of the headlights. And lastly, there is a simple S3 badge in chrome. In terms of the interior, this is where things get very interesting. If I was to briefly summarize the interior, I would say it's a perfect balance of modernity and old school, thanks to things like the Audi virtual cockpit, the high quality tactile buttons and knobs. Oh, and it's classy and minimalistic, because at the top of this button, the infotainment screen can retract and pop up. Things to look out for with the interior when searching for this car. The Audi virtual cockpit was an optional extra, so not all of them have it, but most do have it. These beautiful sport seats with quilted leather were also an optional extra, and if you love listening to music, you're going to have to look for one with the Bang & Olufsen sound system, which is still unmatched by the ones in the newer models. I guarantee you that. Oh, and it was also an optional extra, which this car we're shooting is not equipped with. Now let's talk performance. which is a big part of why you buy an S3. The car is powered by a 2-liter turbo 4-cylinder pushing 228 kilowatts and 400 Newton meters of torque. The car will accelerate from 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in 4.6 seconds, and average fuel consumption is rated at 5.4 liters per 100 kilometers, which is just insane for a performance car like this. For comparison's sake, the S3 that replaced this one was still powered by the same engine but detuned to 213 kilowatts, which is 15 kilowatts less. No idea why they did that, but anyways, the brand new one now makes 245 kilowatts, which is significantly more, but not worlds apart. And if you were power hungry, a simple custom air intake, downpipe, and software tune can easily take this car to over 250 kilowatts. And the car will run just fine, provided you go to a reputable tuner. Also take note, the later models like 2021 may still be under plan or have extended warranties, and tuning the car may void that. So now, let me actually show you how the car performs. Straight. Yeah, we can go down and then come back. Another important thing you're going to have to look out for is the common issues on these models. On the exterior, one common problem I always see is the faulty daytime running lights, and this applies to all these cars, including the pre-facelift, normal A3 models, and RS3s. What happens is the DRLs will first start to yellow, then they'll fade and eventually die. And this can be expensive to sort. Apparently, if you take it to Audi, it's like 40,000 rands to fix because they just replaced the whole light. That cost is for both lights, by the way. But the actual issue lies in the module that powers the DRLs. And you can go to a reputable parts shop and find it for about 3,000 rands. And the problem will be fixed. In terms of mechanical issues, the water pump problem also plagues the S3s, just like it does with any other VAG powered by this engine or most VAG cars from this era, including Golf TSIs, GTIs, R models, even Polos. The problem is the water pump housing is made out of plastic, and over time it develops cracks that cause leaking, which will need replacing. Other than that, these cars are generally problem-free, and the rest of the issues apply to the pre-facelift models, which can also include gearbox issues like mechatronic failure and Haldex pump failure for the Quattro all-wheel drive system. So these problems were fixed on this facelift model. So in closing, this exact Audi S3 model is worth buying now in 2026 because it's still modern enough, both from a looks perspective and interior features. The performance is still on par with newer models and other compact performance cars, including hot hatches. And lastly, it is affordable relative to the new ones. Thanks for watching.
Singisizwe ngiyahluleka mina sengizame kaningi Ngithi imnyango iyavuleka kade I lost all my keys Kosi kunini ngikhuleka mina ngisathi ngingathini Ngoba nami ngifuna amandla, mina ngifuna ukuphasa, ngifuna ipower Do me a favor, God, keep me safe Do me a favor, God, feed me daily Do me a favor, God